So I'm going to show you how to change electrical outlet. First thing you're going to do is you're going to get a voltage meter. You're going to put it right in here, and then you should hear it sound. You'll hear like a beep. Then you'll go to your electrical box, fuse box. Then you'll find that breaker and turn it off until you can't hear this anymore. Okay, so that's why you don't hear this one, is because I've already done that step. Next thing is you're going to pull these two screws out. There's one here, and then now you can pull this out. Once you pull this out, I'd still go ahead and run this through all these wires to make sure. This is just an extra safety step. Make sure that there's no live wires in there. Now you're good to continue. All right, now that we got this pulled out, let's just look at what we got here. So the first thing is right here, that's your ground wire. So that's that copper looking wire, and then connects right there. It's just a pigtail there. And then we have two sets of wires coming in here. I don't know if you can see them back there, but on the top, you see on the top right, you have a set of wires. Top left, you have a set of wires. Okay. Each wire is going to have a black and a white. So that's why you have two blacks here and then two whites there. So the two blacks go on this side, two whites go on that side. So you're just going to mimic that. Okay, one thing I want to show you is, you see how the wires aren't attached here to the side screws? They kind of just go right in there. They're just punched in. So the way to get them out is you take a really tiny screwdriver and you're going to put it, there's a hole right there. I don't know if you can see it. You basically push it in, and as you push the screwdriver in, you're going to pull the wire out and it'll come right out. Alright, so we've got this all connected. As you can see up here, we have our ground wire connected. It's just on a screw there. And then these guys, so on this side we have the hot, which is black, even though it's painted white, but that's a black. And the way these go is they have holes back here. See those? So you basically insert the wire in that hole, and then you take that screw and you tighten it, and it'll prevent the wire from coming out. Same if you're going to loosen it, you loosen this screw, the wire will pop right back out. And guys, these boxes are labeled, so you know where to put the hot wires and where to put the white wires. It'll be labeled there for you, so you're not gonna have to figure it out. You can see here white, so that means white goes on this side, and then the black or the load wires go on that side. Another thing I want to show you is sometimes you can have a little bit of an issue pushing these guys back. So what you want to do is, see how these wires are bent over? Okay, just kind of bend them like that a little bit, and then, you know, just slowly start to push it in, make your way in. See that? That's perfect. And then one screw will go there, another one will go there, and it'll hold it right there to the box, and then you just put the faceplate. Alright guys, we got the screws in. You can see one up there, one down here. Again, make sure these are nice and snug and tight to the wall, and then you should be good. Alright, with now this specific faceplate that is on this box, yours may look a little different, but they're all basically the same. Once you put the outlet in, then you're going to have two little small tiny screws. You can't mix these up because these screws are tiny. One there and one there, and that will be your faceplate. Won't look like that. It'll actually, for mine, it'll look like that, and then it just snaps right in. Alright, so you see, that's how it looks finished. Again, we still have no power going to this outlet. I have everything turned off at the fuse box. So now I'm going to go ahead and turn that on and just double check everything, make sure everything powers on correctly. So we're back here at our breaker box. So it's this guy right here. So turn that guy on. All right, so we went ahead and turned the breaker box on and came back, and as you can see, because this is a GFCI outlet, I have that little green button right there that tells me everything is good. So now, because this is live, I am going to go ahead and turn off the breaker box again so I can push this back, put the screws on. You don't want to do that when it's live, just as a precaution.